to come and join me on Instagram. Let's see if I can just add you like this. Oh, yes, I can. Doo-doo-doo.
Yes, I've sent you a request.
Beautiful. Okay. View request. Yeah. Okay, it's working. Here we go. Yes. Set. I love it.
Our new thing today.
It is a new thing. We're expanding all the time, and being courageous enough to try things we haven't tried before, because that's how we roll around here. Here we are. Okay, beautiful. I'm just going to turn down that volume. Da-da-da. Sorry. I thought I was prepared. I thought I had done this before. Okay, all good. We're live on Instagram. Fantastic. We're also live in our Facebook group, our private Facebook group, but you guys are getting the public one on Instagram today. So allow me to introduce this incredible, beautiful soul that I feel so blessed to know. This is my beloved Preethi, and she is residing now in Spain. And we connected exactly a year ago on Instagram. So it makes sense to have the birthday party on Instagram as well. And what an incredible blessing that you came into my world just randomly one day, and it really didn't take long for me to recognize. I think it was maybe within 24 hours that I recognized that this was divine alignment, that you found me for a reason. We found each other for a reason. And one of the things that I love so much about this freedom business model that we work with is we get to find our soul tribe and actually work and play and do life with our soul tribe. So my heart is bursting with joy and gratitude to celebrate you today, that you've been here with us in the Happy, Healthy, Wealthy Tribe for exactly a year now. And we all are just dying to hear about your experience and how has it been for you, and what has changed, what's different, how are you feeling, what are we celebrating today on your business birthday?
Wow. I think I will start with celebrating myself, because going back to that day when I first saw your profile, like you said, I recognized you, right? I knew there was something about you. I went into your profile and there was this form. I filled out that form. I watched the masterclass and it was like boom, 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 boom. But then when I got to the point of decision making, the fear took over me, right? Like it was that survival instinct, like the old me trying to keep me in that spot. And then like my intuition knew that this was the right decision to go. So I was, you remember that time when I'm like, I have one foot in front and one foot in the back, right? It's like having one foot in one boat and having another foot in another boat. So I knew that I've got to make this decision. Either I can stay comfortable in my old life, or I knew that this is the ticket to freedom and I can make this choice. So, and that was the day when I told you, you know what? Take my investment before I change my mind, because I know I'm doing this out of fear and I don't want that for myself. I'm worthy of this. I'm worthy of living a life like you are, right? And so I'm so glad. So I'm celebrating myself for feeling the fear and doing it anyway, because it's been so life-changing for me, because I'm a multi-passionate person, and for anyone who's like me will be able to relate to this, because the whole system and the whole world tries telling you that you've got to pick a niche, you've got to pick this, you've got to pick this. Like it's almost like taking a child to an ice cream store and telling him or her to pick like a couple of flavors. Your life is not an ice cream store. You've got to, like, you are your niche. You've got to pick whatever you want to do, right? Like I love to sing and I love to dance. I practice Ashtanga yoga. I'm an energy healer. So I can't pick just one label and put it on me and tell me that this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. That's just simply just that I never felt aligned with that. And so I always stood behind and I kept doing my corporate job and kept doing that while I pursued all of these passions, because my old belief system was that I could never get paid for doing that many things, because I had to either be a yoga teacher or had to be this or that, right? So I'm so grateful to this business that it allows me to be who I am in my authenticity, and allows me to learn and be curious and just expand into this person that that I've always been and I want to be. I want to continue this journey and do this. That so that's been
Yeah. So
the
now you get paid to be yourself as a multi-passionate creator and artist and healer. You get to be paid to be yourself, which is like, for most people, that's like, yeah, right. We all want that. That's too good to be true. Right. Did that
yes.
thought ever cross your mind? Like it was too good to be true?
Yeah, it was too good to be true, and which is why I thought it was a scam at that time until I actually went into the community and I'm like, wow, 8,000 people can't be a scam. Like, and I can see their lives, they're all living their lives, and it's so real, right? And I want this too for myself. So yeah, so this has been the biggest game changer for me. And then since that day, I've known that I have my flag planted and I know where I'm going. It's not where I've been. And nobody can tell me that this is what I have to be, because I get to dictate my life and I get to design my life and I get to be my niche, right? Like, so I am my niche today and I'm living this life and I get paid to be me.
Yeah.
And so yes, this is another thing to be celebrating.
Yeah.
And um and this whole community, the gift, like there's been so many gifts within this business, right? Like, so apart from it allowing me to be me, it's given me this community, it's given me this mentorship and coaching and this sisterhood, and where everybody is celebrating me for my success. And most of these people are not even people that I know, right? I've met you once, but before I met you, like, you were some stranger online that I just bumped into accidentally. So um, and so through this community, it's opened up my belief that anything is possible, in the sense that if I believe that something's hard, it's going to be hard. If I believe that something's going to be easy, it's going to be easy. So, like, this community and the coaching and the mentorship has helped me see through my own bullshit, like see
Yeah.
my own subconscious patterns and how I've taken this on from my friends, my family, my mother, etc., etc., right? Like living in this lack mindset of, oh, you can do this, you can do that. Like, no, I can be whatever I want, and I can, like I was telling you some time ago, and maybe even a year ago, I'd be like, my body would feel so uncomfortable to finish this sentence saying, I can be a millionaire, right? And now, if you ask me to say it like 100 times, I will smile and tell you 100 times that I can be a millionaire. And I know that's exactly where I'm going, right?
Yeah.
And this business is the exact blueprint to get there in the shortest time possible, because it's multiplication, it's Lakshmi. In my eyes, this business is Lakshmi to me. So that's
Yeah.
another
It's
thing that I'm
abundance.
grateful for. And I'm celebrating the community, myself, and this business for, wow.
Yeah, so much gratitude, right? Like so much transformation I've seen of you in the last year, and how your confidence has soared, and now it's like it just feels like your belief is like 200 out of 10. Like if we usually do a scale of 1 to 10, your belief is like 200 in the business that you're building, in yourself, in what's possible for you. In part because you have so many role models around you showing you what's possible, and also because
Yes.
now you have the clear path, and that all it is for you to show up and be consistent and be coachable and continue doing what you're already doing.
Yeah.
And that, now it works when you work it, and you're working it, and you're doing such an incredible job. Your content is so incredible that, we get paid to be content creators. We get paid to be ourselves. Like that is like a dream for a multi-passionate person, right? Like you just get to be yourself, you
Yes.
know, right?
Yeah.
So
So being a mother, like I'm a single mom and I don't have a lot of time in my hand. I have 2 hours or max 3 hours in a day that I can, and even that's like a time crunch for me, right? So to be able to make this kind of money and to be able to do everything that I want my way in this given time is is the kind of freedom that I never thought was possible for me. I never thought something of this type and magnitude was available in this planet, right? Like, so which is why it's too good to be true. It really is too good to be true, but it exists. Like, for those who are curious, like, and who
yeah,
want to find out. So yeah, like I'm glad I embraced that discomfort. Like, and also the reason why I feel like it's just gotten so much more easier to show up for myself is because who I'm around, and the circle's so important. Like, because I'm around a community, I'm around successful people, I kind of like take on their energy, right? Like, and I'm, which is what I'm like, wow, I just can't recognize myself. Like, who am I today? And I love who I'm looking at. Like,
Yeah.
even a year ago, like, do you remember the first time that we wanted to do live? I'm like, I'm gonna vomit right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
to even today I'm feeling the fear, but I'm like so excited, and like I'm nervous, but I'm so excited because I want to share this with as many people as I can, because
Yeah.
I want this for everybody, I genuinely
Yeah,
want this
exactly.
for everybody, because we
Yeah.
all deserve to be, and we are worthy of this joy and growth and abundance. Like, I get very emotional when I say this, but this really is possible and can be possible for anyone.
Yeah. Yeah. It's life changing. I've
It
watched your
really
life change.
is. It really is.
Yeah.
So, yes.
And
So I'm so yeah.
so proud of you, honey, for choosing yourself and for investing in yourself and to feeling the fear and doing it anyway. And like, I'm amazed at the progress that you've made in the last year. And what I really see is that you've really fully stepped into your power, that you had this latent potential and you just didn't have the right place to channel it until now, until you said yes to this path. And now it's like you're pouring all your heart and soul into it because you know it's the right way and it's the right place that's going to actually have a return on the investment of that energy output that you're putting out. And it's just, it's, for me, it's so fulfilling to witness you and to watch you. And for those of you who don't know our story, which is probably most of you, is I was actually in Spain last summer, and Preeti and I got to actually spend 2 weeks together, like getting to know each other in person and working together, and I was mentoring her up close and personal, and that was just incredible. And I feel such fulfillment in being able to support you, in creating the freedom for yourself, because I know that you are such a powerful being that has important things to do on this planet, and that we can't be in our full power when we're in survival mode, right? We have to have our financial needs met. We have to have enough time for ourselves to do our practices, right? We need to be able to be where we want when we want, to take care of our sick child if we need to, or ourselves, or someone else, and like to have all those freedoms is required, right, for us to really step into our power and our dharma and be able to deliver our dharma. So that's why I know that we are on like such a soul mission together, and our missions are so aligned and our souls are so aligned. So I'm infinitely grateful that you followed the thread that led you to me, because it was like this total divine alignment, because it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't stopped in this shop in India for 5 minutes and met this person. Like, there's so many points that it had to happen. This was meant to be happening. This is divine, intervention even. So I'm just forever grateful to you for stepping into your power and being a role model and an example to people of what's possible when you feel the fear and do it anyway, when you choose to invest in yourself and get on the path of freedom. And then it's the same. Like, I want to shout it from the mountaintops, because people are looking for this, and so many people believe, they take a first glance and they're like, oh, it's a scam, that's too good to be true, and people like cancel it and give up on themselves before they even really look, right? So the invitation now is for anybody who's intrigued and wants to understand better about what we're doing and why we're so excited about this and how it's so life changing, why it's so life changing. Reach out to one of us wherever you're seeing this, and reach out to whoever invited you to wherever you're watching this, and ask to see the masterclass, because we've got a quick 1 hour masterclass that really spells it out and explains exactly how we're doing this. And it's that 1 hour that will literally change the trajectory of your life. If you're looking for a shift, if you're looking to step into your power, if you're looking for more freedom, we have the golden ticket right here. So you just got to get out of your own way. And, Preeti was bouncing back and forth. She was like, yes, I want it. No, I'm scared. Yes, I want it. No, I'm scared. I'm going to have a call with you. I'm going to canceling the call. And she was like back and forth. And I knew all along, I was like, girl, this is for you. I know, and sure enough, here we are celebrating her 1 year birthday. And what a blessing.
All right.
I love you, honey.
I love you too so much.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do and the way that you show up in the world and all the good that you're doing and that you will do and the impact that you're having already in people's lives. And, just thank you for your yes, because I know that your yes and you going first, there's going to be so many more people whose lives are going to be impacted. And really, that's what we're here for at the end of the day, isn't it? Is to make the world a better place and to play our part in that, but to have fun doing it and to doing it in a way that we are not selling our soul, and in a way that's aligned at the end of the day. That's really what
Yes.
it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very important to me too. Yeah.
All right, honey. I love you so much.
Love you too.
I'm going to shut down the Instagram
Yes.
and I'll see you later.
See ya.
And I'm going to shut down this one now in the group too. Love you so much, babe.
Bye.
Bye.